monitoring work also is to take a look at what is gender-based violence and how it is articulated as relates to the sports setting. If there are gender-based violence policies and legislation, have they taken care of the sports context? And some questions that are particularly pertinent to sport are how we define, for example, the legal age of consent. Because in sport you also have children who are in a high performance pathway and are treated in a way that is really challenging to consider that that is how you would treat a child. The training hours, the travel, the removal from families, and the risk of harassment and grooming and separation from their household. So all these things, how are they contemplated when it comes to broader policy and legislation? And also treating sport in a very complex way that it is structured, where some participants are volunteers, others are employees, others are merely leaders, or they are businesses and enterprises. So what is the connection, for example, with the labor laws, and how can we leverage that to prevent and address the kind of exploitation that women face that has even resulted in femicide and has resulted in all forms of exploitation that has gone unseen or has been broadcast, but there is still no redress to this day. So the work of monitoring is not only counting what is happening or what is going wrong, but also observing the good practice. For example, Costa Rica has passed some interesting legislation where they are putting in place sport-specific legislation around technologically facilitated violence, and they are addressing not only the definition that you cover digital space and digital rights, but also you're looking into the responsibility, and that the state can also be a perpetrator and the state's agents. So it's all of those elements.